Welcome guys to game number 4 in this show match for $200. Viper and Shadow playing against Lyria and Nicov here in our last and final 1v1. We will have Nicov against the Viper. Isn't that a great one, guys? And we are looking into a turret war. Let's take a look how they are playing this out. And well, Elephant was shot once, was shot twice. Who's sponsoring those games? Mario, the Argentinian big YouTube streamer. 3 onward for the Viper here. Gold very open for him at the front. Now going for some berries, but he has a nice defensive wood and gold here in the back as well. It's a best of 5. I'm not sure. I believe it could be 5 games played as well. 3 on wood for Nikov's side as well. So not unlikely that we will see a scout war here on, again, Arabia as every map in this series. This is War of the Kingdoms. Mario Vale, yes. Viper vs Lyria close game, yeah, a very good one. Very good match.
Aimed it.
And fell for number 2. Third more here. For a house at the front. That's a weird wood line there. Oh. I think Viper cannot really wall this match to this map too well. On the other side we have Nicov already controlling quite a bit of the left hand side, so he only needs to take care of this area. That's still a very open goal for him.
Efendim? Emrin?
And more villagers on that left hand side, so Viper is not going for the second lumber camp in the south here. Building houses for pop 30, quite high, and Nicov playing this pop 20 with loom. Fast uptime, double lumber camp, and that is some efficiency. That will be 920 fuel age timing. On the other side we have Viper playing a casual pop 21, not too shabby either, and he is actually 4 seconds behind. And yeah, so Nicov for the start will play this a bit more aggressively. I wonder what elephants taste like. Maybe like peanuts, because they eat so much peanuts. Peanut meat. Maybe. Both players scouting each other now. Nothing too special here, and yeah, most likely we will see them going for a stable. Oh, the Viper actually having this villager exposed. 9 wood on him as well. Nicov, why is he not trying to go for that kill? Viper now sending a second villager, wants to get that stable up, and Nicov will chase down that scout of the Viper. We're still in dark age and now needs to run desperately. Nicov going for horse color. Is he going for horse color before the wood upgrade? Did I see that correctly? Or am I a bit confused? We'll see. Spinning out now, going for the stables, and now going for some more zebras. Everything to solve. And Nicov indeed did build double bit X after horse color, and that was only for this single farm and the extra 75 food it will provide now with horse color. Interesting move. Yeah, somewhat like this. That he isn't playing on total autopilot, but actually thinks about what he wants to do. Would you have jam with your peanut butter meat? And if yes, so which fruit? Cranberry jam. Yeah. think it's the best. Good question. Very good question. I have asked myself this question several times in my life. Now I finally made up my mind. That's a lot of walls that Viper is aiming for here. Probably tries to wall over here. Isn't very happy that he can't find some walls here. And therefore probably is optimizing them to control this left-hand side area. Looking for some scouts. This far, 0 kills in this game. And already switching on to gold with only 3 farms. Now that's something we don't see too often. Both players playing this very passively. Viper, 1 villager behind. And now going for the archer in. So he will indeed transition into some archer aggression. Probably scouted the map of Nicov well enough and sees the gold. Not too well positioned. Maybe should have scouted the back a bit more to be sure that the main gold is the important thing. And Nicov now going for some walls. Quite passive game. Well, the Viper couldn't really go aggressive because he was later up. And Nicov couldn't really go aggressive because he was too open and didn't really want to sacrifice his gold. Now getting the walls up, then we'll transition into gold. And this seems a bit like Nicov going into the castle age transition there, and Viper is trying to pressure. So Viper will put on some pressure. Nicov needs to build a defensive tower. Then we need to take a look at the stone spots, which both aren't very really safe. Did you say you were a vegetarian? But I guess anyone would become a vile elephant hunter if they actually taste like peanuts. Yeah, if it tastes like peanuts, it is vegetarian. Kappa. Always love when the chat posts something and the delay says exactly that without noticing because of the delay. Okay, let's read a message. Always love it when the chat posts something and then delay. Oh, that's what Walter just wrote. Okay, and going for more archers. Let's take a look. And blacksmith now trying to get the walls up a bit more, and I think some more houses are needed. And I think he needs to maybe even go on stone. Let's take a look. Oh, scouts is trying to squeeze in. The Viper is running. That is an unprotected villager going for fletching now. That could be interesting. 5 scouts for the Viper, 4 scouts for Nicov. Military count heavily in favor of our Norwegian player. Spearman against Spearman battle. That villager is going down. Villagers trying to fight back. But that is something nice for Nicov. Obviously not the biggest losses. But the Viper needs to do some damage now. Villagers are out. Tower is coming up as well. And that is exactly how we predicted it, guys. Oh, tower needs to be built over here, I think. You're going for that one. Oh, blocking his goal a bit, but yeah, still enough access around. And is the Viper sending some villagers forward? Not really. That's not a lot of farm for him. And I am really questioning those 2 farms on the open here as well. Viper now trying to come over here, but that is a bad area to attack into. Everything is set up. And this looks good for Nicov. The Viper was just playing this very defensively. And did camp it out, went for 2 archer ranges, thinking maybe I can pressure this gold spot. But Nicov, nice walls, nice reaction, and is super safe here. Now building a second stable, already has +1 defense, will probably go for bloodlines as well. Viper has a very small timing here, needs to focus on that house, but I think Nicov should just be able to do something here. Maybe even the triple gate or something? Or maybe another house. Yeah, Nicov is just super safe. Even building a stone wall where one was not needed. And oh, I don't want to lose any villagers here. Just pulling them back quite nicely. The tower will protect that gold, and Nicov will get up. Even the 2 light caps could help out a bit more. Uh-oh, and that stone, as I said before, it is very unprotected. The Viper still not up. Is he trying to continue with his aggression? Trying to do some damage. No bloodlines yet. And those knights could clear this up. Let's take a look. Is he going for it? It feels like it. Trying to micro down. Oh, one misclick for the Viper. Taking the hill advantage now. Nicov is running around. Still 2 light caps out. Nicov maybe could have waited for 1 or 2 more knights, but is clearing it up in the end. The light cap really helped out as well. Light cap is going down now, but that is a good clear up for Nicov. Yeah, pretty solid stuff for him. Should now have enough stone as well for an extra TC. And a lot of houses prepared. Which is actually leading now. Oh, the Viper! Going for archers only. And camping this out at home. For the left hand side completely now as well. This is still open. But obviously quite easily rewallable against only knights and light cap. The Viper is sitting up with his army now. And trying to defend against 3 knights and light cap. I think that's something he can do, but forcing himself to play this aggressively? Not 100% sure if I like that. Those 2 farmers, I think I just would have loved to see them going over here. Don't really see the big benefits of it. Only small one. In Turk Mirror match, archers are a very good choice. No lead skirmishes for the opponent. That's pretty true. And also your archers are, well, they're heavily relying on gold and you're mining gold faster. So that's pretty sweet for you as well. You can easily go on monks as well, which are kind of a good unit to go for as well with Turks. And you already had 2 archer rangers, so I don't mind the choice for sure. Not 100% sure, I think. Well, it's not Liquor Sunday, right? So 1 extra TC, some idols here at the main TC. Kind of untypical for him. We see camels at it? Yes, we do. And now going on to CA. Hello. Turk CA. I'm thinking about the very long run. And yeah, he is still playing this 1 TC. Kind of interesting. Now he has enough resources for more. Okay, let's snap down the outpost first. Bloodlines for Mr. Nicov. So he stays on his knights. Trying to find some more damage. And if he's attacking that could be interesting to defend. Viper will try to stay with his aggression over here. Playing no defense shouldn't be too shabby as well. Nicov now 10 villagers ahead. And is carrying away the Viper. This looks good for Nicov, I have to say. And we might go into game number 5 with an even score. Second best Calf Archer in the game? Ooh, I'm not sure. Who's better? Uh-oh, this could get tricky. Walls, are they getting up in time? This could get just failish. And yeah, indeed, I saw this coming. It's so tough in this hilly area to wall properly. And Viper needs to pull a lot of villagers. Still 10 ahead. Now pulls all his CA back. Well, who is the best one then? Or the second best? Magiars, okay. Well, yeah, okay. Let's call them a tied top 1. Or tied top 2. Uh-oh! Having them on defensive here. Maybe get 1 more villager kill, and maybe not even that. And downhill hit actually killed the villager out there. Aye. That should not have happened. 12 HP on that one. Fortunate stuff. Viper is still active, trying to force some kills on the farms here. So continues to run. Still only 1 extra TC for him. And yeah, that means he needs to make something happen here with all his army advantage in Castle Age. Magnol's actually attacking Nicov, but he dodges his own shots. Nicov sitting defensively quite nicely. Controlling his front, gold with the tower, with all his army. I believe Viper needs to make something happen now. Otherwise, we will be in a lot of troubles. Now building monks, going for the CA camel combo. I don't mind that at all. Maybe going for the other stone would be the better choice for Nicov. Loses one villager, still pretty exposed. Nicov is running around as it seems. Crossbowman should maybe combine forces here with the Viper, who is leading in score, but is heavily behind in villagers. It's only the big amount of his army. We'll see ballistics any second now as well. Oof. Oh, I love those stone walls, buying himself so much time. Mangonel still around. Monastery, I think, could have even been a bit more defensively to not show it and give the monks a bit of protection. Mangonel actually doing quite a bit of damage against the CA there, and that's important that Nicov is keeping that hill. Oh, the Viper. He needs to do damage now. Close to 20 villagers down now, but close to 30 military head. Nicov does not really want to take engagements. Ooh. Nicov can repair his mangonels. The Viper cannot. Traded 1 for 1. Some crossbowmen losing their lives there, but oh, Mangonel is going down as well here. Take a look, Viper losing some crossbowmen in exchange. This is pretty intense. As we said, the Viper needs to do damage now. If he loses all his army or loses maybe only all his Mangonels, this is basically over. Nicov can retreat here. I don't really know why he's trying to engage those two Mangonels out. Is he doing enough damage here? It feels like Nicov still has a lot of firepower, but monks are now coming over. Nicov is getting some reasonable shots in against this CA. Is now retreating. 2 camels out, and he is doing the damage. Mangonels are still getting some reasonable shots off. The CA were micro to perfection this whole time, and Mangonel repair was not in time. The Viper is still continuing to do the damage. 20 villagers ahead is Nicov. Military still 12 behind. Mangonels, what are they doing? Needs to get some kills off against the monks as well. That Mangonel is unprotected. Let's take a look. The knight can even get a kill in here. That is poor micro by Nicov, and the Viper. It feels like he found the timing that he needed to get to. 1 TC, 2 TCs now for him, but still very sloppy eco. More Mangonels coming forward. He has such a big army here. Why did Nicov attack into this? I still can't understand it. Maybe he felt he had the timing. Oh, heavily on stone. Maybe a defensive castle is the thing. Let's take a look. Oh, can maybe rush in with some villagers and get those walls up. But they are pretty low, so maybe a gate is the thing that he needs to go for. Or some stone walls. Oh, Viper is getting some denial over there. Yeah, he needs more stone walls if you ask me. Yeah, losing lots of villagers here. Only 16 ahead. Defensive castle in an area that is only really protecting him exactly now, but not in the long run. More the buying time now than the long-term strategic castle placement. Wheelbarrow for the Viper, super late. Oh, solid shot here by Nicov. Is he getting another one off? Oh, beautiful split here by the Viper. No repair on that Mangonel. Is he getting more repairs in? Is getting into the TC. Didn't get another shot off. Only some CAs were killed here. Mangonel for production should just continue running. That siege workshop should never be idle. Some solid HP damage again. Maybe finally Nicov is getting this engagement. Viper needs 2 conversions here. Maybe focus down the 2 converted knights first so they cannot kill the mangonel. Let's take a look. Is he getting another shot off? It feels like yes, he is. And that was a solid one, killing a monk, killing some CA as well. And Nicov, it feels like he's cleaning this up, but only with a lot of loss. And maybe the Viper even survives this. I cannot really call it. It's a very close one, but Nicov is just sending some more knights over. So that will get cleared up for sure. Next stream is continuing though, and I really want to see some Janissaries now. I think they are a good unit against what Viper is going for here. Camel, Monk. This could be pretty solid for him. On the other side, Viper is pretty active here at the right. What a beautiful game again. And Viper is, look at his resources, close to clicking up to Imperial Age, and is controlling this hill with the stone and the gold. What a beautiful spot he's putting himself in. Only waiting for that one to finish to start maybe the Janissary production on his own. On the other side, Nicov deep in the Dark Age. 100 food for him only. And has enough stone for a second cast, but where does he want to build it? Maybe over here could be an option, but that would still be downhill. It's tough for me. And he's building it on the right hand side. Knows that left hand side isn't that important, only some farms there to protect. Where is his third gold spot? It is over here. Running dry pretty soon. 1k left. Okay, so less than 2.5k left of gold for Nicov. Viper is putting the stranglehold on. Nicov going for some more raids, but the Viper is seeing it instantly. Should be fine with that. Oh, this could be pretty ugly for the Viper. Nicov isn't seeing it. Splitting off some knights. Viper playing this super campy, playing this so clever. Probably he will build another castle over here. And Nicov is on the way to Imperial Age. Still surprised that he's continuing to go for camels. Seems like camels could be the better option there against CA than Janissaries are. But why did he go so heavily onto stone then? Oh god, Nicov didn't have wheelbarrow either. Oh, what a beautiful screw. Oh, what a hurtful screw up by both of them. Okay, now let's take a look. Oh, the Viper with the right click here didn't really move in, and that's a problem if you always have monks in your group. You should always have them in an individual group. Pagan Tactics and Heavy CA now coming for the Viper. He's probably only waiting for the plus 20 HP upgrade as well. And yeah, shouldn't take too many losses here. And indeed, the castle will be built over here. And that's a beautiful, beautiful placement. Maybe some more bombard cannons then, and with Bracer, he is set up with a beautiful, beautiful imp army. Now with the trap out, kind of ambitious, but we'll just go for some small kills. And now chasing down the monks here. That's just so costly for Nicov. And Viper in a beautiful position here, being an Imperial Age. Zipai flying in as well. Camels and plus 4 defense. Nicov knows what he wants to go for. Got a small advantage there with the villagers, but that will change pretty soon. They're losing some more army. Viper, now the bombard cannons, and he is just playing this full control. And as I said before, gold is now dry. We don't have any more gold income for Nicov. Viper just needs to chill it out now. If this game continues another 5-6 minutes without Viper screwing up, he got this. He doesn't even really need to attack at the moment. It's obviously super tough to realize. He just needs some camels himself against some hussars, and then he won this one. Oh, relic count at the moment 1-1. Because what is he going for? How many stables does he have? Only 3 stables. Oh, Viper now going for heavy camel as well. 100 HP on those heavy CA. Isn't that beautiful? Those camels aren't doing a lot of damage against all the siege of the Viper. Let's take a look. Bombard cannon could maybe even be saved. The Viper's patrol, not the greatest thing, is microing this back. The bombard cannon will go down, but heavy losses for Nicov here as well. He will buy himself some more time though. But where is he getting gold? Extra gold in the south for the 2 players. Bombard cannon did go down, so did the trap. But now with the castle support, and those camels aren't really that great against all those arrows in the air, and Nicov realizes this battle wasn't won significantly by me. Therefore, the game is over. Gold control was just too heavily in favor for the Viper. I believe Nicov, with his 20 more villagers, just needed to camp here. He needed to buy more time for himself, and he felt like, yeah, I have the timing, I can push this, but that's not how it worked. The Viper went super aggressive, mass crossbow, mass CA, camel, monk, siege push, and Nicov went for the heavy boom. Did wall quite nicely, did have the mangonels on the hill, he played this right till he over-engaged after it looked pretty solid for a moment. 3-1. For our Tyrant Plebs. Very good game for sure as well here. KD actually pretty close together. Nicov had more food in the end, but yeah, gold was the most important thing here. And Turks are really functioning well without gold. No, they're not.